Question 6. 2 stores opened on the same day. At the end of the first week, the number of visitors to each store was 35. For the first 4 weeks, the number of visitors to each store increased according to the corresponding rules. Store 1, the number of visitors quadrupled each week. Store 2, the number of visitors increased by 50 each week. Okay, so we just described 2 different stores and the number of visitors or customers they had at the store. Let's see part A. Complete the table to show the number of visitors to each store for the first 4 weeks. So at the end of week 1, we said there were 35. So store 1 and store 2 both had 35 customers in the first week. But then it changed, okay? It says for store 1, the number of visitors quadrupled each week. So if we're filling out the first column and we want to know week 2, then we're going to have to take the 35 from week 1 and quadruple it. So 35 times 4. And in week 2, they had 140 customers. Then we have to quadruple it again. So 140 times 4. And we get 560 customers for the third week. And week 4, 2,240. Again, I multiplied that number by 4 and I got the next number. For store 2, we had a different kind of growth. For store 2, the number of visitors increased by 50 each week. So I need to just add 50 each week. Okay, so go ahead and fill in those numbers. 35 plus 50 gets us 85. Add 50 again, 135. Add 50 again, 185. Okay, so which store had exponential growth? Well, store 1, right? Store 1, that's where we are multiplying. That would be exponential growth. Which store had linear growth? Well, that would be store 2 because we were adding. We were adding a common rate. Part C, write an equation to represent the visitors at each store. So for store 1, okay, we said it was exponential. We're going to have an exponential equation. If y is the total number of visitors, y equals 35 that we started with, and then multiply by 4 every week. And raise that to the x power, being the number of weeks. That's how many times we multiply by 4. Store 2 started with 35, and we add 50 per week. 50 is the rate of change. 50 is the amount that we are going to add every single week.